About a year ago, Genshin Impact was released and changed my life for the worst. After about a week of exploring the vast open world of Teyvat, the game showed its true gacha colors, and by then it was already too late. I was sucked in. Day after day spent doing daily commissions, killing villagers, grinding artifacts, pulling for new waifus, fighting the same bosses, and repeating that every day for almost a year now, all for the sake of making this number as big as possible. But now the wait is finally over. Inazuma is here now after so much time spent in gacha hell, and I can finally do what I downloaded this game for in the first place. Killing hilly churls, grinding artifacts, and pulling for new waifus. Oh boy, would you look at the time. This video is sponsored by Opera GX. Behold! The world's first browser for gamers, tailored exclusively to the needs and preferences of a gamer, partaking in the popular sport of gaming, that you can download right now for free using my link below. The reason why Opera GX will change your gaming life forever is because of its special GX control, which enhances the performance of your computer while having the browser open and playing games. It lets you limit the amount of CPU and RAM usage that you're letting the browser use, and you can even limit the amount of bandwidth being used so you can focus your internet directly into your games and streams. The GX player is also there to have all of your favorite music streaming services in one spot. The player will also pause the music whenever you play other audio from videos and such for your convenience. There's also Discord and Twitch integration, so you can log in directly from the sidebar and see when your favorite streamers go live. This also works for other apps like Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. The browser also comes equipped with tools that allow you to customize the browser to your own preferences, with your own special themes, wallpapers, and colors. And of course, GX is equipped with an import tool to bring your browser history, cookies, and bookmarks directly from your old, inferior browser. Opera is a godsend for gamers like myself, and using the link in the description, you too will rise one step closer to a transcendent gamer like myself. Thank you, Opera GX, for sponsoring the video. And now, Weeb Game time. Welcome to Japan 2. The view is incredible, and what surprises me the most is how MiHoYo has been able to so accurately present this stunning image of feudal Japan. From the architecture, the armor designs, the general dislike of foreigners. When we first arrive with Captain Captain Plot, we're introduced to Thomas with the silent S, who we'll be referring to as Child 2. I didn't really pay attention to the dialogue here, because my sights were set on one thing only: to explore the wilderness, to experience the amazing exploration high I acquired within that first week of playing Genshin. I leap for joy, ready for this new adventure, only to have my dreams crushed by the Japan 2 police, who are able to telepathically grab me out of the air and drag me down harder than my League of Legends teams. To which I realized that in order to actually explore the new area, I first had to undergo the hardest challenge that I've ever had to endure: international customs. While my soul is being sucked away due to the copious amounts of dialogue and paperwork, I learned that the people of Japan 2 enjoy extorting foreigners for all the money they're worth, a cause I can certainly get behind. The problem, though, is that they're trying to do it to me as well, and I can't have that, so it's a good thing that Child 2 is magically my friend due to my protagonist's powers. He gets the inspector to reduce the fee from 2 million mora to 600, and suddenly I'm interested in a job in international customs. Unfortunately, of course, I'd have to go outside to do that, so I'll just keep playing Genshin and listen to what Child 2 needs me to do. Apparently, he wants me to help the Foreign Trade Association that's being oppressed by the local government, yada yada yada, and the only way we can help is by finding this guy and sneaking behind him in order to find his illegal tax documents. But I need to be very inconspicuous. If he manages to catch me while I'm following him, there's no telling what can happen, so the best course of action is to completely avoid his gaze. I'm really glad the devs have finally given us some more challenging quests compared to what we had when the game first came out. The official places his illegal and very incriminating tax documents in the most well-hidden spot, under a rock out in the open. And, well, what happens next isn't very important, but what is important is that sometimes the people of Japan 2 say words that probably make sense to someone who's actually from Japan, but for someone who only speaks American and is loyally devoted to the flag, freedom, and the 2 for $6 special at McDonald's. The words just sound funny, listen.
The Shirasagi Himegimi.
More dialogue happens, and frankly it's not that important. Just know that we eventually get out of the town by escorting Lady Hiragi to the next village. Finally, our first piece of action. But we mustn't be too hasty, for we need to protect the lady from harm, since she's our only chance of obtaining a travel permit. Oh hey, is that what I think it is? Whoops. Okay, this time we successfully protect Lady Hiragi, and now after probably an hour's worth of dialogue, that's being generous, it was probably more, I can finally do what my heart has been set on this whole time. Adventure! Exploration! Trying to figure out what the hell this crystal does. Trying to figure out what any of this does. I feel like a child seeing fire for the first time and trying to touch it. What the hell is this? Apparently these are called tanukis. They're like raccoons for weebs. I destroy everything in the vicinity trying to figure out what's going on until a chest appears. Maybe they're offering me money because they want me to stop ruining their home. What the hell are these? Hold on a moment. I'll investigate. Yes. Very interesting designs. There's just so much new stuff, like this puzzle here. After tinkering with it for a good while, I was finally able to crack the code by hitting it over and over. Oh wait, you don't need to be Electro to move it. Until it just so happened to be the right pattern. Solving this was just testament to my double-digit IQ. This purple water looks incredible. I went to go take a swim in it, but Hu Tao's character model wasn't tall enough to walk on the rocks, so she drowned. Oh wait, this water does damage. Whoops. It just feels so good exploring Japan too after all this time waiting for it. New enemies to fight, new items to collect, the new Electroculus, yes that's what they're called, to find. All these new environments to explore, locations to find to discover all their secrets, and... Wait a minute. This reminds me of something. No, this can't be. I can't believe it. First, Zelda copies Genshin Impact with Breath of the Wild, and now they copied boat riding with Wind Waker. But wait, it gets worse. Pot breaking. Zelda copied breaking pots from Genshin. Absolutely shameful company Nintendo is. Oh well, there's no sense worrying about it for now. It is really fun riding the ship around and engaging in intense naval combat. I take the ship to this island and find this poor dog sitting in a cage. Absolutely despicable. We don't tolerate animal abuse here. I check around the camp of these heathens and slaughter them to find the key to release the dog, and once I found it, it was a straight path back to the... Unfortunately, I misplaced that key, so we had to go find another one, and once I found it, I released the dog and followed it out of curiosity until it led me to an even bigger chest! I think there's some sort of lesson in morality here, I'm not sure. After I learned on my own how to use the purple laser things, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do with the laser things.
You press T and then you launch yourself.
Oh. Maybe I should have read the tutorial, huh? I decided that the next thing I wanted to do was to keep doing the main quest to unlock more stuff in the islands. I find my way back to the plot so that Child 2 can unload more exposition on me, and he sends me to their queen, or princess or something, I'm not paying attention, and she sends us to check on people who've had their visions taken away from them. For those of you unfamiliar with Genshin, a vision is essentially the thing that the gods give to people to give them superpowers. If it's taken away from them, the owner suffers the horrific fate of being turned into a generic NPC. A fate worse than death, I imagine. I meet with these people and determine that they do indeed have problems. I make it through their encyclopedia-sized dialogue sections, and while I don't actually solve their problems, I do make myself feel like I'm a good person, so it's time to head back to the princess. Now that I've accomplished nothing, actually, I got to meet pink-haired Fox Girl, which is a good thing because otherwise, the last 2 hours of dialogue would have been a waste. We finally get to meet the Princess of Japan too, Ayaka. Face to face. We agree to help her rebellion to prevent people with unique character models from being turned into generic NPCs, as she sends us on a prison quest to save forgot his name and I don't care. I find Fireworks Girl, who had just given this guy a fake vision to avoid the police. Apparently this guy had just recently obtained his vision, which shows that the process of obtaining a unique character model is gradual after receiving the vision. I meet Fireworks Girl in the prison cell and, stealthily, slaughter all the prison guards. I just need to make sure no one recognizes us so the police don't find us later. Oh, wait, this character just saw us, but she's a unique character and a hot anime girl, so it's fine if she survives. Ayaya congratulates us on a job well done, and now with that quest out of the way, surely I'm gonna go explore more of Japan too, right? I'm gonna explore more of Japan too, right? I meet up with Ayaya, who wants to buy a dress for some reason, but she's told that the store doesn't have the silk to make it because they lost it or something. I wasn't paying attention. We go to the Foreign Trade Association to get some silk, but I think they lost it too, so we meet up with the Merry Men of the River and beat the shit out of them for their silk. And use it to make the dress. While the dress is being made, Ayaya takes us to dinner, but we need to make dinner despite being at the restaurant, so we make
pizza! Pizza time.
I was kind of falling asleep listening to all the dialogue, but then I instantly started paying attention when Ayaya calls me a good person to make my insecure self feel better about myself as a person. And I learned that Ayaya is actually the most relatable character in the game, since she's got no friends. There's a bunch more dialogue about how her mom's a fox envoy and we need to deliver pizza to her in a cave or something. I wasn't paying attention. And then we go to a festival to simulate the feeling of going on a date with a human female woman. And after Ayaya performs her special dance for me, I'm really tempted to pull for her on the banner, but my heart is already set on Hutao, the official best girl of Genshin Impact. My one true... Holy Jesus, what the hell's wrong with me? There's also a quest line for Fireworks Girl, but that basically boils down to
Fireworks, 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 fireworks,
Fireworks, fireworks,
fireworks, fireworks,
fireworks, fireworks,
fireworks, fireworks, fireworks, fireworks, fireworks,
Firework.
fireworks, fireworks,
Fireworks.
fireworks,
Fireworks.
fireworks, 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 fireworks,
fireworks, fireworks, fireworks,
fireworks, fireworks,
Firework.
fireworks, fireworks, fireworks,
Fireworks. Fireworks.
fireworks,
Fireworks.
fireworks,
I get it!
And now that those two very important quests are over, we meet up with Ayaya, who informs me that Child 2 has been taken away by the Japan 2 police to be turned into a generic NPC. There's no time to lose. We must run straight to the place of the ceremony to prevent our good friend from undergoing this traumatic event. There he is! Hang on! We'll be there soon! Nice! We're just in time to grab Child 2's vision right before he turns into a generic NPC. But of course, Raiden or Ball or whatever you want to call her doesn't like that. So she does the funny haha sword from Bob's maneuver and sends us directly to the f***ing Shadow Realm. And thus, the epic boss battle begin- One moment. It seems she's loading. Big Balls Boss Bonanza begins! So I press Zhongli's gameplay button and start smashing my head on my keyboard until the game artificially decides that we're not supposed to win, which is complete bullshit. This character is a personification of myself, and if my character is a loser in the plot, that means I'm a loser in real life. I mean, that's true, but that's not the point. I don't want to play games where I'm losing. I can't accept this. I'm refunding Genshin Impact.